So it's like 10:15 and I'm not doing this. Um, my lighting is shit. I do apologize. That's my email going off. What's up, guys? Gary here. I'm at you with a late night vlog. I've been wanting to do this for the past couple of weeks, and I've just been really busy with life and such. Work is slowly killing me. Although life's looking up for me. Without getting into specifics, just a lot of neat stuff's happening this year. Excuse me. So the last time y'all saw me, I was at my friend's place and I did an opening for Gingai-O and Kiwami Tamashii Kamen Rider Blade. The main reason I bought Gingai-O was because I had a graphic design gig lined up and they didn't like my work and they decided to go in a different direction, so I got a little sad. So I was like, you know what? Retail therapy is the best therapy. So I own Gingai-O now. For the longest time, I didn't have a shelf to put him on because the way that I originally put him actually bent the Condor's wings or Gingalkin's wings. So I just put him in front of some of my other mecha, and yeah, the shelf looks good now. I don't know when the room tour is coming. If I had to guess, maybe in a couple of weeks. I don't know. Life's been really crazy for me. Also, Kiwami Tamashii Blade is just chilling in its package on my wall, right next to my Furbus. Because, I know they did a Kiwami Tamashii Garen, because I saw that on Mandarake last night. I might grab that eventually, because I'm pretty sure they didn't do a Chalice or a Angle. In fact, says Kiwami Tamashii. Is there a list? We do have a list. They did one for Garen and Blade King form. It's weird. They did one for Wild Chalice and not Chalice. I gotta hunt those down. I just gotta hunt down Blade Jack and King form. So it's like 4 figures to hunt down for Kiwami Tamashii. Yeah. So that is just my backstory behind getting Gingai-O. I'll say this much also. DHL sucked my dick. I mean, don't get me wrong, DHL is fantastic. I ordered them on Thursday. I got a shipping invoice on Saturday night. And then they shipped out on Monday. I had it the next day. So DHL is super quick. But shipping's a motherfucker. Like, after shipping, I paid $205 for Gingai-O and KZ Blade. So yeah, I've acquired other stuff, and I also have 2 quick announcements and maybe some rambles after. But first, let's talk about. Actually, I have a couple of announcements. Let's talk about a Blu-ray that I grabbed real quick. Sensei Filmworks was having a really good sale on Blu-rays for anime and shit. They had an anime from my childhood for 32 shipped, and I'm like, if I don't buy this time, I'm gonna regret it. Yeah. I'm a sucker for giant robots. I'm a sucker for Steve Bloom. This is one of my favorite anime as a kid. The Big O. Fun fact, it only had originally 13 episodes, and then Cartoon Network was like, this anime's fucking popular, and let's finance 13 more. This has all 26 episodes, and I cannot wait to just sit down and watch this at some point. Sorry, I'm fixing the jacket real quick. So just it's split onto 4 discs, and it looks fantastic in HD. Let's talk about toys real quick. So I got 3 figures from Wave 2 of Kingdom, and one of them had a serious problem, which I'll talk about right now. So one that had a serious problem was Huffer. That's not supposed to happen. In the factory, he had a misfired pin, so I forced the pin out. It stays together decently, but I'm going to need to hunt down a new Huffer at some point, so I have one to mess around with, It shouldn't be that hard, honestly. If I can find them. As long as I don't mess around with it too much, it's fine. It stays in the place that it's supposed to. I also grabbed Ractonite because I'm getting the first versions of all the fossilizers. She's neat. She's also very odd. Like, I kind of dig odd Transformers, if you can tell. And probably the best deluxe Kingdom so far. I mean, I only have one, which is Paleotrex Air-Racer. I grew up with Beast Wars, and I never had the original Air-Racer figure. Or the Bakugan one, which is just a repaint of Slugslinger from Energon. Why did I know so much? Anyway. Yeah, she's here. She's great. Moving on from there. Cardi. The only development here is that I'm working on a Spike Brothers deck for V Premium. I decided to get another Commander deck. As I get it out of its deck box here. It's a card called Skullbriar, the Walking Grave. It's Golgari, green-black. Focuses on some +1 counters, and I was like, you know what? It's a different kind of deck. I've never played a +1 counter deck. The only decks I've ever played are tribal. Like vampires, cats, dinos, and rogues. Speaking of rogues, I got a new deck box, right in the back of my bag. It's a metallic blue color. Metallic turquoise, whatever the hell you want to call it. Find out our common toolbox. Last but not least, before I roll into the announcements and such, there is one other Vanguard deck that I got. Shout out to my buddy Sean. I just found a copy of the Moon Grade 3. I'm very unprofessional. Godhand Dragon. I made this deck. It's very stupid. It can beat Lukier. It can beat a lot of decks, as far as I know. Now, granted, COVID's still a thing here, so I haven't been able to playtest against anybody besides my friend Sean. But it does very well against these decks. He normally plays like Pelmu, Dark Irregulars, and Royal Paladin, and I could just crush them with Godhand. So that's that. That's everything I've bought. I did win a contest. Big Mike on Twitter. Shout out to him, by the way. He was having like a Twitter contest, like for a retweet and like a follow. You can get like a bunch of Ranger keys from Super Mega Force, Super Mega Force Morpher, and the 5-inch figures of other weapons. And I got Mega Force, Super Mega Force on DVD. And I have the Ranger keys. I have the 5-inch figure in my car. Yeah, that's it for toys. I actually have a pretty cool little display on the same shelf as my Gingail, where you have all of the Red Rangers. I also did buy a Power Master Optimus Prime, but that actually broke on me, so I ended up just tossing it. Note to the self: don't buy G1 toys anymore. They don't hold up. Anyway, announcements. I got a couple of them. Number one, I pre-ordered all 5 of the overdressed start decks. Mostly because I don't know what deck I want to build for overdress yet. I'm leaning towards Brandgate. Or Dragon Empire. I don't know. I might even fuck around about Killer Sanctuary. I need to just see how much the prices are like a couple weeks after release of the set. That's on May 21st. The start decks are out the 14th. I should have those the week after when the set drops. Second thing, I'm contractually obligated now to buy 2 more toy lines. Not going here trying to save money for weddings. Anyway, the first one being Nika's Godzilla. Nika's Gargoyle line. So far, they just announced Goliath, but they also said we have 6 other figures completed and a bunch more in development, which to me says they're doing all 6 members of the Manhattan Clan. So they're gonna do Goliath, Brooklyn, Broadway, Bronx, Hudson, and Lexington. And then the way I know toy companies, they're probably going to do a repaint into the clones, which will be very, very interesting for them to do. And then they're probably going to do an Elisa, do a Xanatos, do a Demona, and then probably do an Angelo. Angelo's a very important character in season 2. That's Scout Ranger. Now, here's the thing. I have not seen a lot of Gal Ranger. Yeah, I mean, I saw the first 5 episodes, and then I saw that, what's it called? Wayne Dress Ferguson in episode 5, so at the end of the show, that actually still fucking scares me. So that's the other bit of news. I'm going Gauking at least for now. Once you get price confirmation for Gal Icarus and the other one and the others Gal Hunter and Gal Muscle, maybe I'll bite. I don't know yet. I also got one for Sean because that's his favorite. Because that's one of his favorites. Hentai. So that's the second bit of information. Third bit of information. I have a new web shop. I'm doing one with my buddy Reggie, aka True KROs, who you guys should totally be following if you like Kamen Rider and Super Sentai and Power Rangers. Link in the underbar. It's called Bugs to Men. Because we're totally fans of Boys to Men and we're fans of R&B. I don't know about Reggie, but I'm not. Just not my thing, But it's called Bugs to Men. We record every other Saturday, so we have an episode coming up this week. We're talking about Kamen Rider Saber, the first 30 episodes. Now, granted, when I'm recording this, I've only seen the first 19. I watched 6 episodes in the past day. My plan is to watch the other 11 and get done with them before Saturday. And this week we have a very special guest, Jem from Pronghorn Heroes. So we record that on Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. You also going to check that out. Enjoy hearing two friends and Jem. Well, enjoy three guys talking about Kamen Rider for an hour and a half and answering your questions. So, link in the universe down below. Check out the channel. Check out the Twitter. Check out the podcast. All the other fun stuff. If we can really even call ourselves a podcast, because right now we're just video only. That being said, I did finish a Kamen Rider series recently. Kamen Rider Force. That's a lie. I actually watched that as it was airing. Halfway decent show. I'm 20 episodes into Saber. I'm honestly. Here's the thing. If it wasn't for me doing the web show with Reggie, I wouldn't be catching up with Saber right now. I've heard it gets better, but for me right now, I'm not impressed. So I did finish Kamen Rider Build. I finished it in a week. Build is my favorite Kamen Rider series now. It's so good, but I'm gonna hold on talking more about it because I think in a couple of weeks we're doing a Build episode. Like doing this show is awesome for a number of reasons. The first of which being I get to talk to my buddy Reggie, who I really don't get all that many chances to talk to because, we're both super busy just doing things in life. And, shit, I'm tired. The second thing is because it's going to force me to rewatch all the Rider series I never finished. Yeah, so I really like Build. I still have to watch all the movies, which I will do soon. After that, I gotta get caught up on 01. And I think I need to get caught up on 01. I mean, watch 01 beyond episode 3. Then after that, I might give Hibiki another shot. I might try to. I don't know yet. I'm a freelancer when it comes to Kamen Rider after that, honestly. But yeah. So it's honestly 10:30. I'm tired. I had more to say, but I think I'm just gonna say that for another video. So like I said, check us out down below. Just even if you don't really like Kamen Rider, come join us. Come in the chat at least. You might learn something there too. Until next time, guys. Gary signing out. I promise you won't be like another couple of weeks before my next vlog. Yeah, that's it. I'll tell you later. Night.